without Christianity, we would not have science.
BCE, as you know, stands for Before Common Era.
Right.
And CE stands for Common Era. This is de-religiousifying AD and BC. Well, who invented the calendar we all currently use? It was invented by the Catholic Church in the 1580s. The Jesuit priests got to study this. They looked at the cycles of the heavens, the sun, the moon, the stars, and they came up with the most accurate calendar ever devised, the Gregorian calendar.
You can trace the evolution of what we call science back through the Enlightenment, back through the early modern period to the Middle Ages. And essentially, the study of science begins in the medieval universities. And the universities are very novel institutions when they're founded in the 12th century. And they are committed to the idea that God's law can be fathomed. So you have all kinds of lawyers who are fashioning what comes to be called canon law. But at the same time, you have people who apply the assumption that if God has given laws and it's structured to human beings, then he must also have structured the cosmos with law. The Muslim God does not bind himself with laws. The Muslim God does not have an equivalent of covenant. If you look at the Confucian world, you don't have this sense of a kind of prime mover who structures the universe with law. You have a sense that the cosmos is made up of all kinds of different elements that interact with one another in a kind of constantly evolving and fluid way. You don't get science in China. You don't get science in the Islamic world for those reasons. You get science in the Christian world because you have that kind of Goldilocks state. The God is all powerful, but he is willing to submit himself to laws. You kind of need that before you can have something that will evolve to become what in the 19th century can be defined as science.